Yo, anyways, I'm really sorry. I'm actually very embarrassed. I literally started streaming for I started streaming for a couple minutes. Anyways, it's more of just an apology, but regardless, if you can lock in Johnny Davis, I assume these lines are about to move anyways because the game's starting now, but Johnny Davis under 18.5 PRAs and then his under 5.5 rebounds at minus 130. I mean, both of those plays seem incredible, but fuck, man. Anyways, the game started, but what I was going to say too is Underdog, I mean, what the fuck, bro? I literally got on this stream and I hammered a shit ton of bets and nobody was watching, so I apologize, but I do have bad news. Dude, Corey Kispert already hit a 3. Sorry, guys. But what was I going to say is Underdog Fantasy, unfortunately, they started pulling a PrizePicks. And what I mean by that is you'll see they limit you. They limit you. This entry puts you above our daily limit. You cannot put more than $0 on entries until tomorrow. So they started limiting just how much money you can bet per day, which is, absolutely bullshit. But regardless, anyways, I guess we got to find some more bets, even if I personally may not be able to lock them in, but we can see if there's anything good still available. So one play, for example, is Underdog Fantasy at a lot of value right now, which is why this is frustrating. But anyways, they just dropped Gordon's line. So if you take a look at our boy Aaron Gordon, so let's take a look right here. Aaron Gordon. So let's see what we got. Why am I so fucking stupid, man? Why am I so stupid? But let's take a look right here. So first play we have is Aaron Gordon under 6.5 rebounds. And Underdog already removed it. So now they're on top of their shit. But we have Cam Thomas under 3.5 assists. A couple other things I wanted to say is Better has a promo right now. They have a promo on Freddie Freeman. They're discounting his line to 0.5 bases. They actually have a couple discounts going on right now. So just take advantage of those. I paired them with Cam Thomas. I mean, I gave out these plays on Twitter, but Freddie Freeman over half of a base is the best play. But let's see what there is on Underdog. And again, I'm sorry for being so fucking stupid, dude. So stupid. But what was I going to say? So the first thing I was going to say is sometimes there's pretty good value in these alternate spreads. So one play, for example, I thought I hit this on the stream, but I wasn't streaming yet. But it is still available. Is Arizona minus 24.5. You can get that at plus 150 on Fliff, which is really good value just relative to the rest of the market. So, even if you don't use FanDuel or whatever, a lot of times these books, they offer more value on these, alternate lines. They screw up their alternate lines. So you can see they're giving you plus 132. All the other books are giving you around plus 130. So getting plus 150 on Fliff, Arizona minus 24.5 is pretty solid. I said last night too. Last night, if you were on the stream, we bet Colorado State versus UVA, but they ended up grading it as a push and just refunding the money. So I'm not sure what happened there. But regardless, Arizona minus 26.5 I hit on last night's live stream. And then another one for tonight is Arizona minus 24.5. But what was I going to say? What I was going to say is dude, why am I so stupid? Anyways, so Johnny Davis, lines were moving around just based on lineup news. I think the market probably thought he was going to be the starter. And then it turns out he's not starting. So there was a lot of line movement in that game. But regardless, let's take a look at PrizePicks and Underdog just real quickly. Let's see what we have here. So let's see what we have here. So the first play on Underdog, Jaden McDaniels over 3.5 rebounds. I'm already fading Cam Thomas. But if you want another option for tonight, is you got Cam Thomas under 3.5 assists. Why do I got to be so stupid? And then Gobert under 14.5 points. So let's take a look at this. So you got Jaden McDaniels over 3.5 rebounds. And then we got Cam Thomas under 3.5 assists. This play I already went with in the Better promo, as well as one of my PrizePicks Taco Tuesday plays. But You can see here, like, all the books have the under heavily favored. On Underdog, you take Cam Thomas, his over or his under. You get the same payout, so you'd want to take his under. So you got Cam Thomas, you got Jaden McDaniels, and then are there any esports plays we're attracted to? Let's kind of see. Let's see what we got right here. Honestly, like something like this wouldn't be a bad play to go with. Over 29. So something like this. I mean, again, like in the NBA, you got a ton of books posting lines. All these books have Cam Thomas's under heavily favored. So that seems solid. So like this as a 3-pick entry, McDaniels over 3.5, Thomas under 3.5, Techno over 29, and they already locked it anyways. So Underdog Fantasy just screwing us over in every way possible. But there's also some college basketball value. I mean, we've already hit a ton of fucking college basketball plays on these streams. But regardless, if you need an underdog play, like those two plays seem like a good starting point. But let's go over to PrizePicks and maybe Fliff and shit like that. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we want to look at. Man. So we want to look at PrizePicks. Okay. So is there any value on PrizePicks? Because they have a taco, but the issue is, they also have a free square on Caitlin Clark. If you haven't already used it, I mean, obviously a no-brainer. But one thing you could do is you could always hedge. Like, you could take Freeman's under 1.5 bases, kind of hedge the better promo, pair it with Caitlin Clark if you want a more low-risk strategy. Then hopefully Freeman has exactly 1 base. You win, both of your promo plays, middle betting it. But regardless, let's see what there is on PrizePicks, if there's anything good. If not, again, sorry for starting this live stream. Late. But this Jaden McDaniels play, let's just look through PrizePicks quickly. Let's rip through it. Is Jaden McDaniels over 3.5 rebounds? Plays available on PrizePicks. He had 8 rebounds last game. He's gone over 4 out of the past 5 games. And best of all, it checks out from a value perspective. All the books have Jaden McDaniels as a big favorite to go over. Dude, I feel so stupid, man. I was just talking to myself for like 20 minutes. But Jaden McDaniels over 3.5 rebounds is heavily favored. So that seems solid. Or another option is Anthony Edwards over 4 assists. I mean, honestly, you could pair these plays together. But if you just take a look here, Johnny Davis is on the court. Hopefully he doesn't get any rebounds. But what did I want to say is if you take a look at let's just see. Let's see here. What do we have? People think Ant's getting at least 4 assists. You can see all the other books, fantasy sites, Sports Quack, Caesars, FanDuel, they all have his line at 4.5. So it's like, what is PrizePicks doing with his line at 4? He's gone over 4 out of the past 4 games, or he pushed one of them, but he's had at least 4 assists. So let's just build a slip quickly. And again, just because of these stupid-ass sports books, I'm not going to be able to personally lock it in. We got Sohan under 23.5 PRAs. All the books have his under heavily favored. Bet Online, a pretty sharp book. All these books have his under heavily favored, so that seems like a solid play. So now we have a 3-pick entry. McDaniels, Edwards, Sohan. I don't think McDaniels and Edwards, they don't compete for minutes, guard forward. So I don't think there's any issues kind of pairing those together. But let's see what else we like, if there's anything else we like. Zion under 42.5 fantasy score. Don't really love that. I'm already fading Bridges, but not a bad idea for tonight is Bridges' fantasy score. So this play has solid value, or did they already bump it down? Nope, it's still available at 31. So he's gone under, 4 out of the past 5 games. And again, fantasy score, it's just a combination of a bunch of different props. And then you could throw in Hunter Dickinson under 10.5 rebounds. So let's take a look at this prop. So this would be the play, if I could, that I would lock in on PrizePicks. So McDaniels over 3.5 rebounds, Edwards over 4 assists, Sohan under 23.5 PRAs, Bridges under 31 FS, and then we got Dickinson under 10.5 rebounds, riding some college kids for March Madness. But again, sorry I started this live stream late because I'm a fucking idiot. But anyways, Jaden McDaniels over 3.5 rebounds. There's that play. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to get something on Fliff. But yeah, man, I got to stop being fucking stupid. Wow. But, regardless, let's see what else there is. I mean, Dante Exum over 2.5 assists. I mean, honestly, like, you know, 2 of the games already started. So again, I apologize for making you guys, for, you know, being an idiot and people having to wait, but there's not a ton more value. I'm going to go work out. I'll be streaming later. And yeah,